Hi, I'm Ricky Moser with Line Athletics, here with head women's basketball coach Jason Burton. Coach, your team is coming off an exciting 85-67 win over Eastern New Mexico. Talk about a little bit about that game.
Man, it's funny that game is a little while ago, and so it's just been Angelo on my mind lately. And what does it take for us to beat Angelo State? Because they're now they're in first place after that win, and it's a huge game for us coming up. But the key to that Eastern game and what stands out to me was just our defense in the second half and coming out in the third quarter and holding them to holding them scoreless for the first 6.5 minutes, and then them only scoring 29 points or 21 points in the second half, something like that, after scoring 46 in the first half. So really proud of our defensive effort and how we just came out and were focused in the second half. And I think it was 25-9 in the third quarter. And so that's incredible after a back and forth first half and versus the, at the time, first place team in the conference come out and have that effort is really impressive. But we got to do it again tomorrow.
Artasia Gay had 19 points and was named the Lone Star Conference Offensive Player of the Week. Talk about her performance in both games.
She's definitely talented as far as scoring the ball, and she's been that way for us for the last 3 years. And I just think she's finally starting to get recognized, and she's going to get recognized. When you have a big win like that, then she deserves the recognition. And you look at Brianna Wise, and she's Defensive Player of the Week. And I thought throughout the year we've had different people, those two being candidates, and Kayla Riley and Jenna Price and Crystal Pickron at times that could have been awarded from week to week, just depending on the week. But I'm glad to see them two get recognized, and it's nice for them to get recognized in the same week as well. And I think we have a really talented squad, and so but it takes beating a team like Eastern New Mexico for the conference to really see, and so we're excited for the challenge this Thursday, tomorrow. Because it's another chance for us to showcase what we can do, and we feel excited and we feel good about our chances because we're at home.
You mentioned you now play Angelo State. They beat you by 7 on the road last time. What do you remember about that game?
They're just talented. They're talented. They were, they have the preseason player of the year in Jasmine Prophet. She was the player of the year last year, and one of the leading scorers in the conference, Taylor Dorsey. And then you go down their roster. I mean, they're loaded from at the guard spot, the big spot, and so. I remember just a back-and-forth game. I remember their press as far as they do a lot of 2-2-1 back to 2-3, and their length bothered us. I thought they really shot the ball well. They had some players step up that played well versus us that game that hadn't necessarily shown that throughout the season. Christina Robinson, their point guard, had a really good game versus us. And I think our game plan was to have somebody else other than their leading scorer step up and beat us, and they did. She stepped up and played really well, and so we'll have to change some things for our game tomorrow. But I think we'll definitely be prepared, and I think our team has definitely changed as far as who was starting that game. I think Abriana Harrison was starting in her second game that she played all year that game, and so we've had some different lineups. Some things have changed since then, and we're definitely a different team, but we're ready for the challenge tomorrow.
You kind of harped on it a little bit. They're very good offensively. They have Taylor Dorsey, a very talented player. Is there anything specific you have to do in order to really slow them down as opposed to any other team?
Well, the thing is they're a really talented offensive team, but I think we are as well. I think our defense has really stepped up recently, and so the thing I think we have to do is just force them into some tougher shots and make sure we rebound. They're such a good rebounding team, and they're very efficient in what they do. They don't really turn the ball over. They have bigs that can really rebound. They haven't had to rebound as much because they shoot such a high percentage. So we have to find ways to bother them and force them into some difficult shots, which is no easy task because there's nobody that you can really help off of. You really have to play a solid team defensive game, and so that's our plan, is to come out and know that the 5 players that are on the floor have to come out and be bought into playing team defense.
Well, Coach, we wish you the best of luck and appreciate your time as always.
I appreciate it.
The women's team will take on Angelo State at 5:30 p.m. right here at the Field House. We hope to see you at the game to come support the Lions. For Lion Athletics, I'm Ricky Moser.